Good morning. Time now is 11:05. Welcome. Thank you for watching the weather now. We're tracking the chance of showers and a couple of thunderstorms today. We saw some heavy rain earlier this morning down, especially in Glenn McIntosh counties. And behind me, you can kind of see right there, right along the coastline, we do have a couple showers, a little downpours developing just inland or very near the islands, moving off to the north and to the west. So here we are. I'm just going to go ahead and zoom down into the area of interest and put it into motion. It's a pretty decent surge of moisture here lining up really from the Ogeechee River on south to about the Altamaha River, including Sapelo, the Ossabaw Sound area, technically St. Simons, little shower on the north end, moving deeper into Glenn County. We'll cross just north of Brunswick, I-95 there, and pushing towards Townsend, perhaps Liberty and Long counties, southern Bryan County, we'll call it, south of 144 there in Bryan County. Could see a quick downpour. Again, it's hit or miss. Not too much redeveloping behind it, but I do expect more showers to develop in this vicinity, just offshore, moving inland, perhaps developing over the island, moving inland from there. So the rain chance right now confined mostly to the coast, other than some showers here, more so sprinkles in portions of Pierce-Brantley counties. But the real heavier shower activity is at the coastline right now. I want to take you outside with the WTOC Dozier Lob Riverfront Skycam. We are looking across the Savannah River from Hutchinson Island in a general south and westward direction. Notice the sun is out, but there's quite a bit of cloud cover, some of those bubbling up, getting a little bit of growth to them, indicating that the atmosphere is becoming more favorable for showers, thunderstorms to develop. And that's why in your hour-by-hour forecast, we're going to keep the chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms going through the lunch hour through 4 p.m., diminishing, though, to isolated levels, particularly Savannah, the metro area, I-95, closer to the coast by 6 to 7 p.m. This really isolated coastal showers possible later this evening into the overnight hours. So we do have scattered rain in the forecast today. Briefly, heavy rain is possible, but it's going to be hit or miss. It's going to be moving. So I do think the issues we have with rain or any impacts to your day with rain will be relatively minor. Now, one disclaimer here, possibility, if you have sports practices, kiddos have baseball practice or something outside this afternoon, if you get poured on, west the field, maybe you do have some impacts to those sorts of plans, but otherwise looking pretty decent out there. Looks like we already have some comments coming in. Good morning. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Tim, for watching. Not too much new, just tracking a continuation of the scattered rain chances today, and then warmer and then drier. We're watching the tropics, and I'll have your picnic in the park forecast. Again, all that coming up here throughout the weather. Now, Ryan wants to know about rain in Reedsville. James said rainy. Brunswick checking in. Yeah, it sure was wet down there this morning. A little bit better now, but still some shower activity pushing across St. Simons at the moment. Good morning, Angela. Hey there, Paula, Ray. Thank you for watching. Susie, hello. Hope waving back at you. Ruby and Ryan Quills, thank you for watching. Joe is also watching down in Brunswick. Thank you for the viewership down Glenn McIntosh counties. Y'all were soaked, especially McIntosh County earlier this morning. Linda, hello to you. All right, folks, thank you for watching, joining in. Time now 11:08, almost 11:09, going hour by hour here. Notice how by 12:31, prime time, lunchtime, everyone's leaving the offices, going downtown, midtown, grabbing a bite to eat here in the city of Savannah, Low Country as well, I-95 corridor. We could have some rain around Savannah, Low Country, on down the beaches, the coastal counties there, so just keep it in mind. Before you leave the office, or maybe as you're waiting to get out of the parking garage, you can safely do so, legally do so. Check the WTOC weather app and see where rain is falling and kind of see where it's going, kind of get an idea of how your early afternoon plans will unfold. Notice how 3:30, 4:30, the rain scattered stuff is shifting inland, islands drying out a little bit, maybe an isolated afternoon evening shower, but the greater rain chance is at the coast for the next few hours. Later this afternoon, early this evening, that rain chance will shift a little bit further inland. Jessica says, send the rain to Groveland, and in parentheses between Pembroke and Daisy. Thank you for the clarification there. It's been missing us for weeks. Sorry to hear that, Jessica. Was pouring to your south earlier. You do have a chance today, but if you don't get it today, you're probably dry tomorrow, you're probably dry Thursday, you're probably dry Friday, you're probably dry Saturday. Next increase in the chance of showers won't be until Sunday into next week, and it's still going to be hit or miss there. So we need the rain. Some folks kind of cursing the rain, wishing it would go away. I know it's been a little, occasionally cloudy, a little bit of rain around the past few days, but not a washout, and some folks desperately need it, like in Groveland. Tammy says, Jessup, it's very cloudy. Definitely seeing those clouds in Savannah, too. Hey there, Cindy. Hey there, Brenda. Isaac, Lakeisha, Leah Cooper, thank you for watching. Jeanette, cooler temps coming. Not really. Maybe a weak cold front, cool front early next week, but not looking like a significant cool down at this time. Terry says, few clouds, but nice. Thank you for that report. Hey there, Linda. Jordan says, pooler, looking like rain. Wendy says, rain, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Linda says she loves rain. So in Pooler right now, actually, let's go through the rest of the hour by hour, then we'll hop back to what's going on right now. We have some new folks joining the conversation at the moment. 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, generally activity diminishes by 8:30. It's pretty quiet, and we're going to keep it pretty quiet, mostly dry overnight tonight. Maybe an isolated beach shower early tomorrow morning, but tomorrow's rain chance capped at about 20-30%, not today's 40 to 50%. All right, back to radar. No, it's not raining in Pooler now. The west side, Pooler, Bloomingdale, remaining pretty quiet. Gonna put radar back on. You know, there's clouds out there. Some of them may be on the darker side, but that doesn't mean necessarily that it's raining everywhere. So just keep that in mind if you have outdoor plans, you're looking up at the sky. That's why it's good to check the weather app, or like you're doing now. Thanks for watching, checking in with us, seeing where it is raining. Again, it's quiet here on the west side, little shower near Tufusky. Next closest downpours on the south side, really over the marshes, some of the islands down here south of right on the Ogeechee River as it kind of dumps out. Well, technically south. Technically, the Belfast-Keller area, south side of Richmond Hill, could get a shower here before too long. Good morning to you, Laura, Little Wissy. Thank you for watching. You all saw a little bit of rain this morning. Cindy says Statesboro around 6-ish. Going back to a forecast model, again, this may not guarantee exactly, but just keep in mind, 6:30, there's going to be a rain around the area, but spotty rain in Bullitt County. Not everyone's going to see it. Not all of Bullitt County is going to see it, and these showers are small enough to where perhaps not even all of Statesboro sees it, even if there is rain in Bullitt County. But even 6 to 7, I think there's going to be rain in the area worth paying attention to. Not completely dry, but not a washout either. Tori said, is it going to rain in Statesboro Saturday? Isolated rain chance, 20%, looking mostly dry. But we could see a pop-up shower. I just can't tell you if it's going to rain in Statesboro 5 days from now, unfortunately. But a pop-up or two is possible Saturday. I would say go forth with the outdoor plans, looking mostly dry and pretty hot on your Saturday. Good morning, Angie. Karen says, can't wait to cooler weather here in Hinesville. Carlos says, need rain, please. Brantley County, Georgia. You certainly do. Wish I could promise a widespread soaking rain to get everybody the nutrients, the water that their yard, their grass, their cattle, whatever needs. You know, we have a lot of needs out there farming here locally, but it's been a little bit dry the past few weeks, not officially in significant drought conditions or anything, but something we'll be watching. Hopefully we can get some more widespread rain in here to soak everything down. But right now it's not really looking like that. Scattered rain today, isolated tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even Sunday. Isolated, maybe scattered again Monday as a cold front tries to sneak into the area. Laura says, what are the temps looking like? Here you go, read it and weep. Not the best news, heat haters, but we're going to be in the upper 80s, the lower 90s, feeling like it's in the mid to upper 90s with that humidity factored in. Shelby says, I need like 1 week of straight rain. Be careful what you wish for this time of year. 1 week of straight rain can cause big old problems around here, but we're not going to get that. We're just going to have isolated showers here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Really mostly dry in here, in fact, just really isolated. Maybe 1-2 pop-ups Wednesday and again Sunday. Speaking of which, you may have heard about this. Picnic in the Park is Sunday evening at Forsyth Park. And looking pretty warm. High temperatures in the upper 80s, the lower 90s. Breaking down the forecast for you hour by hour. Kicking off some of the vendor sales and stuff opening up about 3. 4, 5, 6 folks flocking to Forsyth. The south and southeasterly breeze. Temps in the 80s. Humidity is there. And there is a chance of showers. It's not a washout. You know, we've contended with this before, isolated pop-up showers. We're going to be watching that potential. We're 6 days out or so in the 7-day forecast, so some uncertainty here, but it does look like some moisture back in the forecast. Temperatures gradually cooling back into the upper 70s, lower 80s by the time the concert kicks off about 7:30 or so, going until about 9 or so. So again, not a washout, but that's a look at your Sunday. And another thing I do want to touch base on, I really want to mention here before I throw it back to your festivities, whatever you're doing today. We need to keep an eye on the tropics. As of today, October 2nd, there is no specific threat for our area for the United States. But Something may develop, probably will, again, just something, depression, organized tropical wave, with a lot of rain activity, or a named system somewhere in the yellow area, Western Caribbean, near the Bahamas, perhaps the extreme south and southeastern Gulf of Mexico. The strength, whether it even gets a name or not, and the track are both very uncertain, but we're really watching late in the weekend into early next week, really all of next week, for the possibility of something tropical to develop in here and drift or move northward, excuse me, to some extent. There's a lot of uncertainty here. This is kind of a first look for you. Not any certainty in this forecast, but just a heads up. At this point, that's all this really is. Yeah, Isaac Lakeisha Cooper, we're talking about the tropics now. Yeah, it is fall 90 in Georgia, but our records, these aren't even record highs that we're seeing. So it definitely has been this warm in the past. We're close to records, but we're not hitting records. Hopefully this qualifies as a good tropical update for you, Isaac Lakeisha Leah Cooper. Thank you for watching. So this is what we're watching the second week of October. All you need to do right now is to just keep a casual eye on the forecast and the tropics. We do tropical updates 10 minutes past the top of every hour, the news at daybreak. The evening folks do it too on the evening portions of the newscasts on WTOC, WTOC weather app, WTOC.com, clicking on the Hurricane Center tab. So in the tropics, this is the next area to watch. Of course, we have Leslie out here not doing anything, not a threat to us, not a concern to us, but we're watching this area for our next named system to develop next week. As far as strength and track, again, a lot is uncertain. This is pretty normal for this time of year. We almost have a secondary peak in tropical activity the second week of October. So this is not abnormal. It's October in the Western Caribbean, the Southern Gulf. This is the area we do always look to this time of year for tropical development. Hey there, Marilyn. Hey, Barbara. Afternoon to you. So we're going to be watching it once again and keeping you updated. WTOC.com on TV and in the weather app. In fact, I can show you the weather app right now. Not only tropical updates, but also weather updates, video forecasts, current conditions. And hey, you can check out Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley in his forecast by clicking Watch Live there. He'll be ready to go here in about 45 minutes. Giving you the latest first alert forecast, live look at radar where it's raining at that moment, and the hour by hour, and a fresh 7-day forecast for you coming up on the news at noon. Go out, have yourself an awesome afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 a.m.